All right. So everyone, let's look at our anchor chart. Okay. In the anchor chart, I have all of the key words that helps you to be able to communicate your division understanding. First key word is divisor. The divisor is the number that you are dividing into. In this case, we have 5. The divisor is letting me know how many groups need to have equal shares. On my place value chart, I have 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is telling me how many groups need to have equal shares. The next important word for division, and I think it's probably, besides quotient, this word is the most important. This is the dividend. Get this out the way. The dividend is what you are dividing into to find the equal groups. 15 hundredths divided by 5. That's what this number expression is showing. The dividend is expressed in the first row in our math model using place value. I have no place value disc in the ones place. Why? Because it's 0 ones in the dividend. I have one place value disc in the tenths place. Why? Because I have 1 in the tenths place, 1/10. I have 5 place value discs in the hundredths place. Why? Because I have 5 hundredths in the dividend. Now I have this thousands place here, and I have 0 disc here. Why? Because I don't have any thousands identified in the thousands place. Now, how do you get the quotient, the equal? How many equal shares is shown? The quotient is what the value equals, either in the number expression or in the algorithm. So let's find the quotient. How many equal shares of 5 are in 15? Starting with the tenths place, because I have 0 ones. All right. How many groups of this 1? Okay, I got 1 here. I got a problem. I don't have enough to share. So I must do what's called decompose. Fancy word. It's also used in science. Decompose. That means break it up. So I'm going to use math labeling. If we was in if we wasn't in hybrid, you'd really understand the importance of labeling with Mr. Hughes. But anyway, I'm going to break it up. I'm going to use X to let me know that I'm going to break this up. And I'm going to bring what I break up over to the next place value. So I'm jumping from tenths to hundredths times 10. So I need to have 10 more place value dots. Well, place value 1. I need 10 of them. So let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move this out the way. 7. 8. 9. Bring that over. And here's my 10. So now I've broken it up. Now I have no tenths because I had to transfer it. And now in the hundredths place, how many do I have in all? I had 1 at first. So now I have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because I had 5 in the hundredths place and I added 10 that I broke up. Now let me share. I go to each row so I can share equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because 5 is my divisor. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, excuse me, 1, 4, and I think I shared up here, and 5. So now I have 2 hundredths shared equally so far, but I still got more to share. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm lucky because how many hundredths? I don't have any remainders. So now I know that I have shared equally and I don't have nothing to bring over. So what does my math thinking show? How many ones did I share equally? 0. I have 0 ones. How many tenths do I share equally? 0. None were shared equally. How many hundredths did I share equally? 3. Each group has 3 shared equally. How many thousands did I share equally? 0. So what is my quotient? What did the math model show us? The math model showed us that 1500ths divided by 5 is, and I'm going to use blue. Let's just say 30 thousandths or 300ths. 300ths, there are 300ths groups of 5 in 15. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what dividing with place value is. Sharing equally using your place value and then show it in standard algorithm. Let's look at this. Oh, yeah, this is now you're in prime time. You're in the major leagues now. Why? Because Mr. Hughes is showing you your divisor is 4. Your dividend, check out how many place values we have. We have 5 in the ones place, 3 in the tenths place, excuse me. I want to stop moving that. 7 in the hundredths place, and 2 in the thousandths place. That's my dividend. I want to represent it on my place value chart. So let's use the tools. My place value disk. How many ones should I show? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ones place. Now in the tenths place, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. In the hundredths place, I have 7 hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let me fit this one in. Can I fit it in? No. And 7 hundredths. Okay. Almost there. Yes, I have 1,000ths. 2 thousandths. 1, 2. Is my dividend precise and shown? Yes, I'm ready to rock and roll. How many equal shares do I need to show?
4.
4. So I'm gonna make 4 rows. One row. Now I have one group, 2 groups. Mr. Hughes, come on, get with it. I need one more row. Maybe that'll fit. Didn't partition equally, but now I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just like you set your standard algorithm up, now we've set our math modeling. Dividend divisor. Let's get to sharing. One for you. One for you. One for you. And one for you. Houston, we got a problem, right? I have a remainder left over. But what I do know is that I have 1 equal shares in the ones place. So I don't forget it, I'm going to place my 1 here. Now I need to move to the 10th place because I got to do something with this remainder. What do?
You break it up into 10 smaller farms.
Nice. All right, I'm going to label it just so I can know that I'm breaking it up. If it would move, don't act like it want to move. All right, here we go. All right, my tools now say I'm going to break it up and then I'm going to bring it over to the 10th place times 10. So I need 10 over here. So let me use my labels and I'm going to show it. And I'm going to bring 10 more. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus the 3 that I had here already, right? So how many should I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Please hold all questions until our guided practice is over. 13. Now let's share it. I'm gonna go a little faster. 1, 1, 1. That's a group of 4. Two groups of 4. Notice I'm going with each row, one after the other. 3 groups of 4 with 1 left over. So I'm going to keep on working, but I'm going to show my math thinking. 3/10. Break it up. Bring it over times 10 because we're going to the right. Let me bring 10 over. Whatever remainder you have, you got to break it up and bring it over. I don't know if I'm going to have enough space, so let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What did I do? 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna move it over here. So now instead of 7 in the hundreds place, I now have 17 hundredths. Now I can start sharing. 4 groups of 4. No, excuse me, 2 groups of 4. 3 groups of 4. 4 groups of 4. Still got more to share. Keep sharing until you either share them all or you have a remainder. Oh, wow. I got this lonely one here. Break it up. Decompose or break it up and bring that 10 over. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Uh-oh, I forgot to do something. Forgot to show my hundreds place. I have 4 in the hundreds place. So now we've got thousands place. How many thousands can I share equally? 1, 2, 1 group of 4. 2 groups of 4. Uh-oh, I am. Oh, wow. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? All were shared equally. And there are 3 groups or 3,000 shared equally. I don't have any more to share. So my remainder is what? 0. And why did it work? 1 times 4 is 4. I had 1 left over, didn't I? Transferred, and then I had 13. 3 times 4 is 12. When I subtracted, how many did I have left over? I had 1 left over. I brought my 1, decomposed it, then I had 17. I had 4 equal groups out of 17, which made 16. How many did I have left over? I had 1. When I brought it over and decomposed, then I had 12. 3 times 4 is 12, because that's what I'm showing on my model. How many did I have left over from 12? 12 minus 12, I had a remainder of 0. My math model matches the standard algorithm. 1 and 343 thousandths. Using place value models to support my division. All right.